Hello, I'm Mark from Moonstone Publications. Welcome to this overview of some of the stories we've covered over the past week. But first, please hit the subscribe button and share this video with your friends and colleagues. Coming up in this week's update, the FAIS Ombud says brokers must do more than send automated emails when policies change materially. MBSE's higher certificate in short-term insurance is having a positive impact on graduates' day-to-day work. The FSCA can serve penalty notices on foreign nationals electronically. The Transport Minister dissolves the Road Accident Funds Board. The transfer rules for retail retirement funds are eased. And the Supreme Court of Appeal upholds the validity of tax opinions. The FAIS Ombud says financial services providers should do more than dispatch automated notifications when policy terms change. They must confirm clients actually receive and understand material updates. In a recent determination, a policyholder's claim of 786,000 Rand for her stolen vehicle was rejected because she had not installed tracking devices. Although her broker presented bulk emails notifying clients of the new requirement, the Ombud said there was no proof she received these communications. The Ombud found this fell short of the broker's obligations under the General Code of Conduct. Top graduates of Moonstone Business School of Excellence's higher certificate in short-term insurance say the qualification has equipped them with practical, workplace-ready skills that immediately impact their day-to-day roles. Valedictorian Lydia Roeder applied her deep understanding of proximate cause and policy exclusions to untangle a complex claim. Broker Michael Bond used his underwriting and rating knowledge to deliver a more competitive quote for a client and win her business. And Tanya Bosman, who is exploring opportunities in the short-term insurance sector, feels confident to hit the ground running. The High Court in Pretoria has cleared the way for the Financial Sector Conduct Authority to impose penalties on foreign individuals and entities without having to serve them in person in South Africa. The court ruled that the authority may notify Peregrini of administrative fines by any means, including electronic delivery, provided their misconduct bears a sufficiently close connection to South Africa. The declarator arises from the high-profile Viceroy research case, in which the Financial Services Tribunal set aside a 50 million Rand fine for false reporting on Capitec, on the grounds that the FSCA had served the penalty notice on the respondents in South Africa. The court remitted the matter to the tribunal. Transport Minister Barbara Creecy has dissolved the Road Accident Funds Board in a move aimed at tackling years of governance breakdown and mounting liabilities. Creecy has asked National Treasury to install an interim accounting authority and will convene an expert advisory committee to overhaul the fund's business processes. Parliament's Transport Committee has backed the intervention, but warned that with both board and CEO posts vacant, swift action is essential to avoid a leadership vacuum. The FSCA has eased the transfer and merger rules for retirement annuity and preservation funds. Transfers between like retail funds may proceed without full FSCA approval, provided certain conditions are met. Following public consultation, the authority addressed two key stakeholder concerns. The final notice removes all references to subsection 8 and subsection 14 of the Pension Funds Act to eliminate confusion over the approval process. But the FSCA declined calls for a blanket exemption from Section 14's requirements. The Supreme Court of Appeal has upheld the validity of expert tax opinions, ruling that Woolworths rightly relied on a VAT specialist's advice when claiming deductions linked to its acquisition of Australian retailer David Jones. In dismissing SARS's challenge, the court said there was no evidence the opinion was self-serving or tainted by the advisor's fee interests. The SCA confirmed that a tax opinion based on fact and law can shield taxpayers from understatement penalties, provided it accurately reflects the transaction and is obtained within the statutory time frame. That's all we have for this week. You can read these stories and many more on our website, moonstone.co.za. Until next time, here's wishing you all the best from the team at Moonstone Information Refinery.